On a whim, I took on a challenge. How do we build an elite level tiny boat in 4 days? A boat that makes even myself and every other master builder in our crew jealous. Standalone, none of us could do this challenge. But together as a group, we're gonna find out. None of us have ever collaborated on this level to try and pull off something this big. We're not professional boat builders. We're just a bunch of DIY junkies who love to fish. Came together with the same common goals to do stuff like this and empower other people to do it as well. We've all seen what we can do by ourselves. Now we're going to see what we can do as a team. Under strenuous days, 16 to 20 hours, non-stop. We push for 4 days to meet a deadline that seems impossible. We got through days 1 through 3, but we're not done yet. We're not even close. The 4th day will determine what we're made of. The 4th day is the day of reckoning for all of us. It's amazing to see what an impossible deadline will do to a group of us. The things we go through and the standards we lower ourselves to just to get it done are something else.
This is one serious. This might be the most DeWalt drill I've ever seen. It's all robust. Before they went under new management, they used to be worth it. Yeah, that thing's got power. Well, it breaks your wrist. That's a good drill. You're gonna get a nut that fits on this before we cut them. I had the wrong roll. My bad. Alright, go ahead now. Send it. No, it's not. It's not good. Here. No, put number 3. Put it on here. Do it again. That's really strange.
Cross threaded? Yep.
Did you break off the bullhead?
Not yet.
That's awesome.
Good thing the hardware store's across the street.
That's the ever move that is on there. Really good adjective, like it's pretty good.
Thank you. I like to impress people with the size of my diction.
What's up?
Are you tied up at the moment?
No. What do you mean?
I think we got an opportunity to put something else in here too.
Oh, shiz getting creative on the last day.
Is the screen wrong?
So don't give me that whole thing.
It's up to you.
Oh, that looks pretty much.
That looks pretty good.
That's very nice. Now let's cover it up before it gets screwed up.
Little baby.
Oh my gosh, it's marine grade wire. Motor Guide actually cares. That's so nice.
We've gotten pretty far, except the farther we get, the harder it gets. Nothing gets easier in something like this, it just gets harder. The more and more of us pile on the boat to try and get this thing done by the 4th day, and even if we pull an all-dayer, we're not even sure if we can do it.
That's good. It takes off the tongue weight.
Pretty good decent though.
What'd you laugh?
Next boat I'm going to.
Look at it all!
Okay. So it's going to be.
If you were here for day 3, you saw how we wired this whole switch panel up there. That's only half of it. Now we have to connect all the wires inside the boat into that panel, and that's going to take about as long as it took to make the panel. And then we have to worry about the back and hook all that up. So wiring really isn't even close to being done. It's taken close to 3 days just for me to do this by itself.
Oh, that's the interior. Okay.
So if you watched us doing the panel, you watched us rig a series of wires back and forth from the fuse blocks and the bus bars to the switches into all the appropriate stops. Now, getting all the internal wires ran to all the accessories and lighting in the boat, we are pushing through the rest of those holes. Where we connected mostly the power yesterday, we connect mostly the ground today. And the rest of the power leads run straight to the switches because that's where all the power leads we hooked up yesterday go to. It flows through from the batteries to the fuse block, to the switches, and then to all the accessories and lighting. If you can remember that, all this wiring and all this chaos seem much less stressful. And plus, you'll know what you've done, so don't look at this and think anything of it, because I know where all this goes, despite what it looks like to you now. Aside from the fact that this just takes an obscenely long time to do, it's really not that bad. You just have to remember what you did. Some of the wires weren't labeled, so we're going to go ahead and label them now. Just know that labeling in this process is a lifesaver. It'll help you out so much in the end.
You know what? It's cold where he lives, and honestly, you want to run a lower amp because if it's super cold but this wire's heating up, that fuse will never blow. There's only one. We should get one on lunch.
Okay.
You should have. There's no live well lead.
Yeah, there is.
I don't see it.
Dude, you've hooked it up before. You touched it to a battery.
The live well?
Yeah, in the damn pictures, it's lit up.
No, it's not. Show me.
I will.
Then we very, very tactfully go behind there with one of these spare wires that we smartly ran.
There's a damn wire. I see the wire.
Here's the wire right here.
Where is it? Pull on it.
Let's see. Where's the light? Oh, not hooked up.
Hey, I told you it wasn't lit up in the pictures, man.
You locked him. You're gonna have to.
He didn't put me in a pussy and wire some shit.
Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and time lapse through this all because to watch it all would just, I don't know what it would do to your brain. I know what it did to mine, and I couldn't even fast forward it. But it's going pretty smoothly. It's getting a lot of progress. Having somebody else on the other side of the panel to crimp everything while I push everything underneath in organization was really helpful. And that's what really got us pretty darn far. Now, only thing that's really left is the back. For whatever reason, the back, the last little 2.5 feet of the boat, it's taking a long time. Took me an obscene amount of time to do the front, took me even longer to do the middle where the panel was, and now the back with the batteries and the connections. I don't know why, but now we gotta tackle that crap, and that sucks, but whatever.
What does that even mean? We need to run one more.
Is this the backlight?
No, those backlights is for this. But I ran it. Yeah.
Well, that was a huge pain in the face, but it was super necessary. It's the last step in my journey of this wiring venture. I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm finally there. Got breakers for everything, all leads running to the batteries. Now it's time to light this thing up and finish it up, clean it up, and let's get going. It's close to midnight right now, and the entire shop is tired and strung out on energy drinks. The entire shop as a whole consumed over 60 Red Bulls in 4 days. And me, I don't drink that crap. I'm a real man. I drink Bang. With all the lack of sleep and poor health choices, I'm sure some of us actually lost days of our lives doing this build. But hell, it was worth it. Such an epic accomplishment once it's all finally done and you can see it. I don't have a camera currently that can capture the epicness of how cool this thing was, but it was something else. All of us stood around it in amazement, tired, working in circles. This was just like a rejuvenation period. This was our testimony of what we can do. This is the age of DIY, an age where information is everywhere and constant. An age where a simple group of DIY junkies who just love to fish came together and utilized our skills and our talents as friends to come and complete this build. And this is my chance to introduce to all of you my crew. And this isn't all of them. We'll have more videos across the platform for who we are. We are the Tin Can Crew, the master builders of TB Nation. I would like to give a special thanks to John. This is his boat. He got all the materials and he allowed us to do this for him. And we were really happy to give him this sponsored build from all of us. I've gotten the odd question here and there of how I feel when a boat like this leaves my garage, and it's bittersweet. You can't build something like this without having some sort of attachment to it, but really at the point in time of exhaustion, after everything it's taken you to do it, you're not sad to see it go. It's time for us to get going and for this boat to get on the water and get fishing. We'll see you all the next project. Stay tuned.